Okay, hey everybody, welcome back to Animatronic Nights. I'm trying to do a thing where I show off all of the maps, and it's been really laggy. I'm trying my best here. But we're gonna go with 88. Show you guys that one first. And yeah, escape. And don't worry about these other two, these are my alt accounts. And do escape so I have the most time to explain everything. See, literally called alt account. It is my alt. It is my alt account. That I made specifically for this. Aw, Freddy. Aw, he doesn't look any different. But when I'm looking at him on my other screen, he looks really cool. But anyway, you start on the stage. Obviously, the dining room. Then back here, both doors lead to the same place. You have backstage. There's a bunch of lockers back here and whatnot. This is also where the tile puzzle is. And coming back over here, you have the real entrance. That was an accident, my bad. Didn't mean to do that. But anyway, you have the entrance where the valve is, lockers, the desk. Let's actually go get a look at Freddy over here. Oh, you look cool. You look cool, sir. Anyway. Getting off topic. Over here, you have the bathrooms, male and female. The female bathroom is where this other valve is, and a vent connecting the two. Through this door is the kitchen. Yeah, through this door is the kitchen. Here is like the manager office, I'm assuming. And down this hallway is the office from FNaF 1. Because it's the FNaF 1 Pizzaeria, and you have that. Second hallway, and this door is the prize corner, and here's Bonnie's closet. Over here is Pirate's Cove, and this is also where the third and final valve is, and Foxy's Cove. And this goes to Bonnie's closet, and in this door is the parts and service, and here's the vent going back to backstage, and yeah. You look so cool. You cannot look this cool. How dare you? Where was... There it was. Okay, so now that I showed you guys this one, I can cross it off the list. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of things at once. In there. Just complete all the puzzles. I mean, might as well, I'm not in any real danger here. And one of my devices is really laggy, specifically this one. So if it bugs out and there's a cut, that's why. It's because it crashed. You look so cool. You can't look that cool. How dare you? Okay. Let's get the last valve in here. Just because. 'Cause why not? I get stuff out of it. Yeah. Okay, next map. Go 87, FNaF 2. Escape, so I have the most time. Oh, okay, well. Oh, and funny thing. I switched to Chica, so you can see the new model. She looks so good. And this room is very creepy. It's very creepy in here. It's very, very creepy. Anyway, you have the entrance here. You have the entrance, lockers, arcades. I'm not gonna kill them because then they'll die and the round will be over. You have this little walkway, you have the main dining room. And over here is the first valve. Prize corner where you see the puppet. And on stage, and backstage, you have the tile puzzle. And through this door right here, you have the kitchen. Then these doors just lead back. And then if you go back here, lag, you'll find Kids Cove, where Mangle is. Go through this vent and turn right, you'll be met with a party room. If you turn left and you just follow here, you'll find the office and the long hallway down from FNaF 2. Go down this vent, you'll be in another party room. Yeah, see? Party rooms down here. Another party room with a locker. Another party room with a vent that leads into parts and service. And this is actually where the fuse box is. And down that hallway is the other valve. You have parts and service. Fuse on the table, but those generate randomly. You'll have men's bathroom and female bathroom with a vent that leads into the kitchen and backstage. And valve there. Ooh, I forgot something. I forgot my main thing. And in the female bathroom, you'll find the third and final valve. Oh, and over here is a storage closet. I think that's about everything. And I won't tell you where the fuses are because they kind of spawn randomly, but they can be basically anywhere, so just keep that in mind. This one, though, is on the table. Alright, let's go kill these guys. Okay. And I'm actually going to switch to Mangle, because I heard that her thing is potentially different, so look out for that. Her intro. So I'll just do that. And I'll also be Freddy so I can get a close-up view of him. Okay, that was 87. We're doing Fright now. Yes, I have a list. Don't judge me. Escape, so I get 5 minutes. And this is a private server, so it's crazy how different lighting is across different things. But anyway, you spawn in to the office in FNaF 3. You go this way is the first... I forgot to mention where the exits were. Oh no. well, you come out of the office to the hallway in FNaF 3. You have your first exit. If you keep going that way, you'll find the first valve and bathrooms. If you go through this vent and go straight, you'll be met with this hallway, and there's another hallway down there. Get to that in a second. If you continue down the vent and go in here, you'll find the tile puzzle. And if you go this way, you'll be met with another hallway with 2 entrance/exits, and you'll be met with this vent and your 3rd hallway, a 4th hallway, which with a vent that connects here, and a hallway with the with a 2nd valve. If you go this way, you'll be met with the fuse box and parts and service. I think that's what that room is. And back in this room is the 3rd valve. And if you go into this vent, it's the same vent, which actually goes over here into this place and into the bathroom. So that's where the first exit is. And the 2nd exit is over here next to the tile puzzle. And in the FNaF 1, one of the exits is backstage, as I'm sure you saw, and the other exit is down the hallway that Foxy and Bonnie go down in FNaF 1. And in FNaF 2, the first exit is backstage, and the second is in the office. In FNaF 2, it's backstage in the office. Just gonna try my best to go in order, I guess. And do these, because I get XP out of it, and I need XP. Do that. And as I run around, you can learn the map yourself. Memorize locations of things. And again, the fuses can spawn on any surface, just not the floor, so keep that in mind. And if you're lucky, you can also find them in multiple... You can actually find both of them in one room, if you're lucky. Alright, cool. I'm scared of this one crashing, so I'm not gonna do anything. But I am gonna use my alt account to just escape. There. Okay. Can cross Fright off the list. Let's go to Labyrinth, because I've only played that map once, actually. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna miss the old Freddy and Chica and Bonnie, Foxy. So when you spawn in, you're met with the alleyway, and this is where your first valve is. You go in, you're technically backstage, and you're in the main dining area. If you go into this vent on the left, just follow it, you'll be met with, I don't know what to call this, but outside of that vent directly is another valve, and just down the hallway is an exit. If you go downstairs, here's the office, and the actual place where FNaF 6 takes place. And if you go left and just continue going down that path, you'll be met with the fuse box. And on this map, fuses can spawn on the floor, so keep that in mind. If you just keep going down here, you'll have this kind of like middle area where this just leads to an air duct. Keep going down, your second valve. Sorry. Your second valve. And just keep going down. Met with lockers, power-ups, and then you're back in the office. So if you go up this way, because over there is the exit, you're just still back room, I guess. Here you'll find the bathrooms. And this vent will drop you right down there. And here, and in the dining area, you'll see your second exit. And on stage is the tile puzzle. And through this vent, you'll be met with this area again. And if you just go over here, have the whole metal area again, and yeah. So, yeah. I'm still learning this map myself, so there's gonna be a lot of confusion from me. Okay, I got that valve down there. The one back here. And the third one is out. God, you look cool. Oh, you look so cool. Oh, and there's the other one. Grab this. And that one actually drops you right to the fuse box. That's nice. Where am I going? And out here I go. Alright, I can cross that off the list. Alright, let's go to rental. I'm gonna miss the old Mangle too. Oh! Oh, they did change her! Oh, she's cool. She's cool. Okay. Okay, so you spawn in... Where does this go? Okay. So you spawn in Funtime Foxy's area. So if you go over here, here's the secret night entered, and up here the vent, and through that vent is your first exit. And if you go right, you'll be met with your first valve. And if you go left, you're met with the second hallway, but a little place that leads you into Circus Baby's area. And in Circus Baby's area, in the control room, you have your fuse box. Lag. You'll have your second valve in the men's bathroom, in the women's bathroom, and in both bathrooms you have a vent connecting them. And if you keep going through the vent, you're in... Sorry. You're in Laura's area. And in the breaker room, you obviously have this, and you have the tile puzzle. And while in Laura's room... Oh, another thing, Circus Baby's place is also called Gallery 3. And you have the elevator, where your third and final valve is. And this vent leads you right back to the control room, just like in Sister Location. And this vent leads you to Circus Baby's place. And then back in Funtime Foxy's area, you have the scooping room. And if you come to parts and service, you have locker and the conveyor belt that leads to the scooping room. And you have this little air duct place that leads you to the second exit in by the elevator.
I wanted to wait till just the right moment to drop in.
And I believe that is everything. If I missed something, please tell me.
Don't be afraid. Soon you'll look just like me. Beautiful.
Alright. Can cross that off the list. Alright, house. Finally. Okay, so you spawn in the, I don't know what to call this, but the entryway. And right behind you, you have your first exit. And if you go down the hallway to your right, you have the FNaF 4 hallway where Nightmare Bonnie comes. And then you have the bedroom. In the closet, you have things. Then if you continue down the other way, you'll have Chica's hallway from FNaF 4. And if you go right into here, you'll have another bedroom. Not sure what it is, though. You'll have a closet. And this little secret panel is the bathroom. And this door is the kitchen. And in the kitchen is where the first valve is. And then if you come down here, you'll be right met with this again. And this little room is kind of like the living room, technically. And down this door is the basement, where the second valve is, and where the I don't know what this room is. I honest to God don't. But the basement. And another way to get into the basement is to go into this door, which is the garage, and have this little thing right here, this little panel open up. And in the garage is where the fuse box is. If you go upstairs, you'll be met with this. And this little place is the bathroom. The door also goes here. And right here, you'll have, I guess, an office. Bathroom. And then plush traps area from FNaF 4. And you'll also find your third valve here. And this panel that you saw open is the attic. Not much to say about that. And in FNaF 4, there are these secret halls. They're all connected, so you have this door that leads to one, this door that leads to one, and in the office over here, you have this door that leads to one. Now, going from this plush traps area to your left, going into this door, you'll have this first vent that goes down into the living room. Then you continue this way, you'll have this vent that goes into the kitchen. And continuing down your path, you'll have this vent that drops into Chica's hallway. And yeah. That's only going from the left hallway over here. I know the general direction of the other two entrances, but I haven't mastered those. And yeah, that's the entire FNaF 4 map. Ooh, and something really tricky you can do with FNaF 4 as the killer is you can jump up here and get all the survivors. It's really cheeky. It's a very, very cheeky. And again, the fuses spawn in random spots. Oh yeah, and I forgot. And the kitchen is where your second exit is. Completely forgot about that. God. But yeah. Can cross that off the list. Yes. Glitch. The glitch world. Yes. Thank you. I love how fluffy I am. Like, look at me. I look very fluffy. Fluffy's not the word. But, like, I don't look as smooth now, and that's something I appreciate. Okay. So when you spawn, facing the lake, turning left, you'll be met with one of the valves. Okay? And going right while facing the lake that you spawn next to, you'll be met with the tile puzzle on this loft. And around this wall, you'll have the second valve. And back over here, where you spawned, directly behind you, depending on where you're looking, you'll find the third valve and the fuse box. That's it. Everything is in very close proximity on this map, but it's also very easy to lose as the killer because it's so big. That's personally my opinion and how it usually goes for me. So you have valve by the shed here, facing the lake, turning turning right. You have the tile puzzle, and behind that wall, second valve, and pretty much directly across, if I can just get over there, you'll have the third valve. And fuse box. Okay. Can cross that off the list. Now I just need the Pizzaplex. Yes! Okay, Pizzaplex. Okay. When you join the Pizzaplex, you spawn right in the entrance, and directly in front of you, more to your left, is the first valve. And over here, it's just kind of like, over here is where the tutorial intro sequence would be in Security Breach. And over here, to your right, is your first... the heck? Is your first exit. Technically the parking area in Security Breach. And directly, like, pretty next to it is the tile puzzle. And if you keep going up the stairs here, I'll get to these side rooms in a second. You're met with these, which would lead to the atrium. Now the one on the left here, this is the second exit. And this is also where the second valve is. And if you go down here, is where Glamrock Gifts and the... oh, there's Glamrock Gifts. I don't know what... the gift shop. Glamrock Gifts and the gift shop. Over there. And directly across the way is customer service. And here you have some lockers. Don't mind me. And the fuses spawn in very few places on this map. So if you come into this door, you have the first office. If you go over here, it's technically where Lost and Found would be. Then customer service. Go up these stairs. you're met with the kitchen and your third and final valve. And this is where the Faz pad would be in normal security breach. And then, yeah, you're just back in the atrium. Over here, the elevator, some lockers, giant Freddy statue. Pretty simple stuff. It's a very simple map to learn, in my opinion. But also, in my opinion, it's also very difficult to win, because it's just so big. There's not very many places you can just outrun the survivors here, so... I don't like playing on this map. But that's just me. You might be a master at this map, and I'm just bad. This is technically the third and final map. And this valve is where the daycare would be, normally. Yep, this exit, and then over there by the parking garage. Okay. I'll do one more, because I'm really close to being the killer, but I'll just show you guys, like, the model. And then I'll call it there. I'll kill my alt and then shut down my private server so it doesn't drown my Robux, and yeah. I doubt the intro's different, but I can show you guys at least the new model. Might be doing that for the next few hours. Oh, that's not fun, going through all the different models. Especially when they're not even that different. Oh. I probably won't do that, but here's Spring Bonnie as a little tip treat, I guess. Oh, he's all smooth. He's all smooth again. He's really cool looking, actually. He looks really cool with his felt. He looks so cool. When he has his little knife. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's one I've been wanting to do. Excuse you. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's one I've been wanting to do for quite a while, but I didn't know how. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!